As volunteer manager with the Gate charity, I'm very passionate about that role. I believe that volunteers should be informed, involved, and treated with respect at all times, and also their voice heard. Over the years, I've introduced various strategies to ensure that voices are heard and that they're kept informed. For example, we have a volunteer notice board which is updated regularly. I send volunteer newsletters quarterly. We also have a yearly annual Gate Service Award where volunteers get long-term service awards for 1, 3 and 5 year service, and soon some will be able to get the 10-year award service. We also have our regular gatekeepers meetings, and this is an opportunity for all the volunteers to mix from the various projects. And last but not least, we have our wonderful Jackson, who is our soft toy dog, who's been all over the world with our volunteers. He's been to Singapore, America, France, Belgium, Iceland. Volunteers take him abroad, take a photograph with him, send a selfie to me, along with some funny photos too. And we put it on the newsletter each month and a notice board and tell a little story. He also goes to local events to ensure that no one's excluded, because not all volunteers want to go on holiday or can afford to go on holiday. So he's been to 70th birthday parties, he went to a teddy bear picnic with the CEO from Chaz and other events. And some of the young ones take him to sleepovers, and he's currently self-isolating with our young volunteer Lily throughout this crisis. The way in which I have to manage volunteers during the COVID crisis has slightly changed, because most of our volunteers are self-isolating, so we've had to recruit a new team of volunteers. But this has created an opportunity for people who might not necessarily have been able to volunteer if it wasn't for the COVID crisis. So that's a positive aspect. But I've just changed things to ensure that I can still keep in touch with the existing volunteers through having Zoom gatekeepers meetings, contacting them regularly by phone just to make sure they're okay. And I think it's absolutely essential to keep in contact with existing volunteers and new volunteers, because we will need them back one day. And they should be respected at all times, because as the great Oscar Wilde says, volunteers are not paid not because they're worthless, but because they're priceless. I think every one of them are wonderful and have unique worth.